Hi, are you wondering how much are homes in Naples, Florida that have boating access? My name is Chris Alley. I am a certified luxury specialist here in Naples, Florida since the year 2000, and today I'm going to show you what has sold in the past 7 days in Naples, Florida that has boating access so that you can get an idea of how much it costs to have a home with a boat in your backyard. The ranges go from $340,000 all the way up to $18 million. So let's take a look at some of these homes. So this home sold for $340,000 is located in Sunset Cay Villas in Port of the Islands. This is kind of around the Marco Island area located in Collier County. It was originally listed for $375,000. The association fees for this condo are $9,740, with the tax bill being $2,737. So let's take a look at some of the photos to see what kind of boat dock that you're going to get. You can see that this place is a condominium with attached dwellings, and there is a community boat dock for you to be able to just walk out and get on your boat and be out into the Gulf in no time. So you can see that this condo has a community boat dock that you can walk right out here and you can have your boat to be out on the Gulf. To get a better idea of where this condominium is located, here's an aerial view where you can see the boat docks here and you can see the condominium with the attached garages. This condo is located in the Moorings. It was originally listed for $549,000 and it sold for $499,000. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,195 square feet. That's located at Harbor Cove. The association fees are $17,336 a year, with the tax bill being $5,542. And here's an aerial view of where this condominium is located. It's this one right here. You can see the boat docks lined up behind the condominium, and as you go south, this is Venetian Village. Here is another view of the community boat docks that are attached to this condominium. And here is an aerial view. And this is the view that is going south. This area is going south towards Old Naples. This one's located in Oyster Bay and Clam Court. This is located in the Royal Harbor area. It's a condominium. It was originally listed for $659,000 and it sold for $605,000. The homeowners association fees for this condominium is $11,984, with the tax bill being $2,243. So here is where this condominium is located. It's where this arrow is. It's the top floor, and here is the canal where the boat docks are. Just to give you a frame of reference where this is, this large building up on this area here is at the intersection of Davis and US 41. Here is the outside community dock that we're talking about. So you'd have your condo up above and you'd walk down straight to your boat. And here is another view just to see how close you are to the action on being able to get on your boat, be out on the water here in Naples, Florida. This is a really good location. And here is another view of the canals leading to the condominium. And again, another view of being able to see right here is the Naples Bay. Right across here is Tent City. You're very close to everything. Great location. All right, here. So this condominium was originally listed for $795,000 and it sold for $800,000. It's a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,440 square feet. The homeowners association fees are $20,256, with the tax bill being $4,093. Here's the view from inside the condo, and you can see that the docks are in the... Here's the view from the condo, and you can see the docks outside. And here you can see where the community boat docks are. Currently, there are no boats that are parked here. And here is the way out. You can see that this is Doctor's Pass here. And so this area is actually south. So you would be coming out of your condominium, follow this dotted line, and you're right there, right out into the open Gulf. And here is the dock, and you can have kayaks there too as well. And here is the aerial view of being able to show where your condo would be, which is right here where this arrow is, and there's the community boat docks. This condominium was sold for $825,000. It was originally listed for $850,000. It has a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,600 square foot home, and the fees are $15,288 a year, with the tax bill being $7,521. And here you can see the aerial view of the building. Here is the building, and the boat docks are located right here. Each one of these boats has a boat lift. So if you follow this, you're right out into the Gulf in no time. This is another great location for your boat in Naples, Florida. Here is an aerial view of showing where all the boats are located and the condominiums. So you're being able to walk right onto you'll be able to walk right out of your condo and onto your boat. Here are close-up views of the boat dock, and you can see each one of them has a lift. And you can see the composite decking material. And there's another view of the boat dock. One very good thing that I will point out is that when you're looking for a place that has a boat dock and you're going to want to be able to get out to the Gulf, proximity is very important. Also, you want to take a look at the width of the canal and also if there are any bridges. So you can see here that there's no bridges. So if you have equipment on top of your boat for fishing, you will have no obstructions. You'll be able to get right out there and start fishing and catching right away. This condo sold for $950,000. It was originally listed for $1,095,000. It's 3 bedrooms and 3 baths, and the approximate living is 1,767 square feet. The total annual cost of the Homeowners Association is $21,660. The tax bill is $3,645. Let's take a look at what kind of boat access you have for this condo. Now you can see that this condominium has all of their boat docks in the back, and this is on the bay side. That's the Gulf side. So looking from here, you will see that looking from here, if you wanted to try to get out of Doctor's Pass, which was up here, we mentioned that earlier, there is a bridge. So you would actually have to go the other way, which there's also a bridge around Venetian Village. Here is a single family home that's sold in Naples for just a little over $1 million, $1,020,000. It was originally listed for $1,099,000. It's 3 in a den, 2 baths, little over 2,000 square foot, and it's located in Rock Harbor off of Davis Boulevard. Good thing about this area is there's no homeowners association fee, so that cost is $0, and the tax bill is $10,183 per year for this property. This is a single family home. Here you can see that this home does have a dock, but it doesn't accommodate a very big boat, so you'd have to build a new dock to be able to get the access if you have something larger. But if you look at the location, this is that building over here on Davis Boulevard, and you're coming right out through here. You're going to go right through this, and this is actually 10 City up in this area. So you're not too far, and yet it's a pretty good location. For just over $1 million, you can have a home with boat access. And here's another home that's sold in the Moorings. This one is located in Coquina Club for $1,050,000. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo, just a little over 1,200 square feet. The Homeowners Association fees are $14,360 a year, with the tax bill being $4,897. Here's a view from the condo, and you can see the boat docks below. So this one is located in the Moorings. We've seen a couple in this area, so you know that there's some bridges here, so the boat size is going to be limited. You want to make sure when you're moving to a place that has bridges, you want to see what the total... So you can see this is another one located in the Moorings. It's a very good and desirable location, but if you're bringing a boat, you need to make sure. So you can see that this is another location in the Moorings. Remember, we have talked about a couple of these, and there are bridges. So make sure the bridge height is going to equal the type of boat that you're looking to purchase in this area. So here's one that's sold, and this is a very interesting trend that we're seeing today, is the list price. In this case was $1.1 million, and it sold for $1,225,000. Some of the desirable spots for boating access are commanding higher prices here in Naples, Florida. This is a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,700 square foot that was sold turnkey. The association fees here are $24,000 a year, with the tax bill being $10,189 a year. Now we're getting into some of the single family homes. I know that we have seen one, but this home was originally listed for $2,950,000 and it sold for $2.3 million. This home is located in Royal Harbor in Naples, Florida, and this is a very desirable area because it's very close to being out onto the Gulf. Your Gulf access is pretty quick from these areas. Plus, this neighborhood is single family homes, which are going to be more. This home is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and 2,000 square foot approximately. One good thing about this area is there's no homeowners association fees, but yet the taxes are $22,671 a year. And so here you have the aerial view of where this home is located. Another aerial view of the home and the boat dock. It's this home right here. You can see that it has a lift. Here's a view again of the boat area. Here's another view of the area to be able to place your boat. And here's the lift. You can see that this home is going to have some pretty quick Gulf access. It's this home right here. It's going to come out and then you are zoom right out there into the Gulf on your boat in Naples, Florida. Okay, here we have another single family home located in Royal Harbor. This home wound up selling for $6,599,999. It was originally listed for $6.999. So it was 4 and a den, 6 bathrooms, 4,200 square feet. As we mentioned before, Royal Harbor does not have a homeowners association, so that amount is zero, and the taxes are $38,729. Here's the outdoor area that shows where your boat dock is located. So you have room for your jet skis, and you also have room for your boat. And here's a closer look at the boat dock. And here's another view of the boat dock. Here's the aerial view of this home, and all you'll need to do is to come right around in here, and you're right out into the main bay. I would like to thank you for watching today about what homes are really costing with water access here in Naples, Florida. I'm Chris Alley, certified luxury home specialist in Naples, Florida since the year 2000. Take a look in the description below. There are free links for sellers and for buyers. I appreciate you watching this video and stick around for the next one. I know you're going to love it. Bye for now.